thank you so much for coming back. Living and working in Qatar is December, and most of the frequent asked questions is what I'm getting through, and I'm looking at question number 3, which was mostly asked about, and that was about what you call visa and what you call the residence requirement. All what I need to let you know: to work in Qatar as an expatriate or anyone, you need to have what you call a work residence permit, which is sponsored and facilitated by the employer. Yes, that's why you find most of the work are visa sponsored jobs. Someone was trying to ask me to compare Qatar and Dubai. I told you the only other side of Qatar is that most of the visas, they do not have a variety of visas that are being given out, being that the most dominant visa that is being used is what we call the work visa sponsorship. So meaning that for you to work here, when you look at the visa and what you call the residence requirements, for you to finish up the formality, you must have what you call a residence permit, or you must have what you call a QID. That must be sponsored by what you call your sponsor, or what you call the employer. Remember, the recent labor laws abolished the requirement of an employer consent to changing jobs. What are we talking about when you talk about consent of changing jobs? Whereby most of the times the NOC was not required for you to change jobs. Yes, you'll agree with me, most of you or some of you change jobs here without what you call requiring what you call an NOC. Ones that have been lucky, those that have been able to fill in the documents in the ministry system well in an accurate way, you've been able to change. However, something that you definitely need to know, that there are also that for you to get what you call a residence permit, or what you call to get a residence permit, you need to finish up the finish up the other formalities of processing that permit, a work permit, which involves what you call medical checkups, and which medical fitness checkups, and also something that you need to know, that you need to finish up, or your sponsor must be able to finish up with the requirements. So when you talk about visa and residence requirements, definitely you need what you call a resident permit, or you need what we call a residence permit, which is the QID for you to be able, to be permitted living in Qatar and working in Qatar according to the law. Thank you so much.